Lennard versus Mistix. One quarterfinal Loop German Beatbox Championship 2024. Let's go, guys. I'm excited for this. I just checked out the previous battle, which was Chaos versus Shinex. I'm glad to be back, checking out some loopstation. I enjoy it very much. It's just recently I haven't seen that much. Maybe it's just because people are waiting for GBB, or I don't know what it is, but please let me know in the comments if you are aware of any competitions that are going on with loopstation, even beatboxing, but preferably loopstation, and comment it down below. I'll be glad to check it out. So let's get right into this battle. By the way, I'll have a playlist at the top right of all my other loopstation reactions in case you're interested. At the end you can check those out, and for now let's get right into it. I hope they fix the sound quality, the sound issues that they were having before, but let's see. Let's get into it. This video is 16 minutes 16 seconds long, and 16 is my favorite number. So if you didn't know, now you know. Get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. What is MB14 up to lately? Haven't seen anything from him in like 2 years. All right, Mistix. Very synthwave-y. Clean. A lot of men in the audience, not that many women. Just pointing it out. Typical German beat.
Mistix! Make some noise!
Did he have time left on the clock? Oh, I wasn't expecting it to end that fast. Okay. Mistix kicking it off here, starting the battle. Interesting sound design. Very, like I said at the beginning, with that synth, it reminds me of like 80s synth wave with I don't know what else they call it, like dark wave. It's a mixture between like, it's like worlds colliding. It sounds extraterrestrial, futuristic, metallic. I really enjoy the sound of synth. The melody here, I could appreciate it. The drop, I wasn't expecting it to go that route of being like more of a classical techno beat, right? And then the switch up, making it sound more kind of goofy, right? Let's see. Yeah, no complaints from me. I think it's solid. His build up has gotten faster. I remember listening to him, I think 2 years ago at the German champs, and his sounds are super, creative, the sound design, but the build up was taking a while. It was like half the round. So here, I think he's gotten faster, and he has such a like prominent stage presence, right? Looking like Thanos up there, the Thanos of beatboxing. But of course, Lennard is probably one of the crowd favorites, bringing the energy. Let's see what happens.
Make some noise!
No, wait, how tall is this person here? Like a foot taller than everyone else.
Es geht direkt weiter. Es ist ein Battle. Hier gibt's Spannung, hier gibt's Tension. Ist quasi dasselbe. Ihr seid am Start. Und zwar geht's los mit Lennard in 3, 2, 1,
Always with the tie-dye shirts. Gotta love it. I've heard this one before. Bouncing VIP. Did we play this against Psycho? Clean drop.
Everyone was bouncing. Everybody take it down.
Everyone was bouncing, everyone was bouncing.
Ooh, perfect timing there. With
And
the
time! Lennard!
Remind me who this judge is. I keep forgetting, guys. A very bouncy track from the Bounce King himself, as I'm calling him right now. All his tracks are super energetic, just bringing the hype. Listen, if you want a looper at your party, you need Lennard. It's the way to go. I don't think there's any other looper that brings like that much bounciness to the stage. Maybe Freedon. Oh man, I remember that battle. That was it 2 years ago already. Freedon versus Lennard. One of the craziest loop station battles I've ever seen. Incredible. But yeah, it's a track that I've heard before. Like I said, I don't know if it was against Saijo that he used it, or maybe Freedon. He did it a little bit different this time. I could see some changes there. Very effective to get the crowd on your side, to unify everybody, and yeah, it's a hit. So I think first round Lennard is winning so far. Let's see what happens in the second half.
Woo! In 3!
Put in the Transformers. That reminds me of the intro to Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys. Intergalactic, planetary, dun 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 dun. Drum and bass, baby. last part right there reminded me of Rise and Fall by Saijo, one of the greatest loopstation tracks of all time. Oh, Mistix, my guy. Sure, it was great. But I have to be honest, guys. I think Mistix is sacrificing like the first half of his rounds to hit us with something really hard in the second half. So he is sort of sacrificing the time and the fluidity of the track. It's hard to get into it when you just hear sort of sounds pop up here and there and they're not tied together until later on, right? It's hard to get invested into that kind of, and I'm not hating or disrespect or anything. I'm just it's my feedback. Think of, you know, how freaking Sorrow, you know, used to do looping. He was so quick with his build-ups. It was unreal. Like, there was basically no moment of awkwardness in his rounds. You would just, you know, kind of, as soon as he started, get the idea of where it was going, and then it just went up from there. But with Mistix, it's just the one thing I wish he would kind of refine better. Have it make more sense at the beginning. Maybe lay down something for us to listen to while he's setting up the rest of the track, right? Because I can't just keep waiting for that drop or that big moment in the track and ignore the other moments of silence or, you know, awkwardness, right? It's just, you know, what I think. This round, however, I think was better than his first track, a lot more hyped and sort of dynamic, more layers, more sounds. I did enjoy a lot that last part, like the last 20 seconds. Let's see what Lennard brings. Hopefully it's a track that I haven't heard before. As he immediately plays a track that I've heard before. I don't know. Let's see.
And time, Mistix, come! Die letzte Antwort von Lennard kann losgehen in 3. Die letzte Antwort von Lennard.
Is he vaping on stage? Are you vaping, Mistix? Anyone else catch that? I'm not like pointing my finger judging. I just wanted to see if he was vaping.
Die letzte Antwort von Lennard
Or maybe
kann
not, maybe he
losgehen
was just
in
like-
3.
Is vaping legal in Germany? Just quickly, that part right there reminded me so much of that track from Jarno Ibarra. Do you guys remember that? I think it was against this was in 2017 or 18, Jarno Ibarra at GBB. Who was that track against? The guy that played the Ghostbusters song? I forget, but it's super similar.
And time. Macht mal Alarm für diese beiden Schnuppen.
Left a little bit of time on the clock. However, I do think this was probably the best round that I've heard from this tournament yet, out of any of the two battles. It was just very, punchy, energetic, a lot of switch ups, a lot of sound, effective on the crowd. It was clean. It was great. It was fantastic. Probably no need to go that hard against Mistix, but just in case, I do think Lennard is gonna win 3-0. And I need to know, was Mistix vaping? Somebody let me know. But yeah, overall great battle, as expected, with the bounciness, with the energy. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I had heard that round before, a long time ago, but I have heard it before. So yeah, let's see the judges' results.
Dies hier. Lennard und Mistix. What a battle. Okay, ich komme mal hier in eure Mitte. Ladies and Gentlemen, die Entscheidung der Judges in 3, 2, 1, Judge!
3-0.
Lennard zieht ein ins Halbfinale der deutschen Beatbox-Meisterschaft in der Loopstation-Kategorie. Hier wird noch mal ein bisschen Liebe vergeben. Macht noch mal richtig Alarm für Mistix!
There you have it, guys. First things first, we hit the like, we subscribe. You can also join Beatbox Germany, and you can also join my channel if you want to support me further. I would really appreciate it. Good battle overall. Very, like, all these people, it's like I'm watching the German champs from last year and 2 years ago. It's always like the same people, right? They're at the top of their game, and they're continuing to to loop, which is great. You want to see it, you love to see it. But I am missing, like, like Filthy, Shazam, Freedon. Is Freedon in this? Who is competing next? Because there's 2 quarterfinals left. So is Saijo gonna be up there? Antrix? I hope so. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. I will, continue to watch the rest of this tournament, so don't go anywhere. Follow me on Instagram at GeorgeTheCloud, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.
Thanks for